Jordan Tower with JT News. Well, Birdman was on Travis Scott's Beats radio station the other night, and he was doing an interview, and then Travis Scott had asked, or the interview had asked, basically, is Carter 5 coming out? And he said, absolutely, Carter 5 is coming out soon, which got a lot of fans excited because they're all looking forward to the Carter 5, especially since Martin Shkreli supposedly or allegedly leaked something off of it. He leaked like 30 seconds, and I listened to it, and it sounded fire. So I definitely want to hear what Lil Wayne's been working on. Now, Lil Wayne, I know he's releasing the Funeral album soon, which is like probably going to be a mixtape or something for the streets to hold people until Carter 5. Well, Lil Wayne's camp got wind of Birdman saying this, and basically they responded, he is full of shit. Don't listen to what Birdman's saying. He's just making things sound good. I mean, we saw this with the Angie Martinez interview when Angie Martinez was pressing Birdman about the whole feud with Lil Wayne. He was basically responding like, oh, that's my son. Everything's good. You know, we just spoke, you know, making it sound like everything was good when it wasn't, you know, and that's a good tactic to have because it leaves the people confused at the same time, but also at the same time, it's like, you know, this guy's not really being totally upfront and honest about everything. Now, Lil Wayne has basically said, hey, I'm suing you for $51 million. $8 million of that is about the Carter 5. Now, maybe they could break this lawsuit into pieces, and maybe if Birdman handles the Carter 5 part of the lawsuit, which Lil Wayne says he didn't get his upfront money for turning in the album. He's supposed to get $8 million of upfront money when he turns an album in. I don't know why Cash Money's holding this album back, you know, because Cortez Bryant even went on Rap Radar podcast like a few months ago and said, we were willing, if they didn't have the $8 million, we'll make the $8 million. We were willing to just put it out and get the money on the back end and just get it out there for the fans, but they refused to even do that. I know why they don't want to release this album. Birdman doesn't want to let Lil Wayne go. He knows once this album comes out, all obligations are fulfilled in his contract, and he can break off and do whatever he wants. He could be independent or anything, and he knows Lil Wayne's not going to sign, so he's trying to hold him back into Cash Money as long as he can, so he can wear him down and maybe get him to sign the contract again. We saw this around, I think, Carter 3 time, right before Carter 3. Lil Wayne, no, it was maybe Carter 2. I can't remember, but it was around that time where Lil Wayne had a meeting with Jay-Z at Def Jam because he was about to leave his contract at Cash Money. Birdman got involved, served Jay-Z with papers for torturous interference, and then Lil Wayne ended up coming back home to Cash Money, re-signing, and they had great success together. Now, I think that whole relationship, Wayne said that whole relationship has played its course, and, you know, I'm sure they could be friends in the future, but business-wise, he doesn't want to do business with Birdman anymore. He just doesn't like Birdman's business practices. So There is no hope for the Carter 5 at this point. I wouldn't even expect this album for another year. This is going to be a long legal battle between Lil Wayne and Birdman. So, anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News, credible news source, worked in the music industry, did videos with Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Yo Gotti, 2 Chainz, Nicki Minaj, Uncle Murder, just to name a few. Game. Okay, so I'm actually someone within the music industry giving you an inside perspective. I understand how things work. I actually had a label at one point in my career. So make sure you subscribe, like this, share it, and let's get going, guys. Let's have a great 2017. Appreciate all of you.